Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 80 of Direwolf20's Age of Engineering series. Just doing a little bee stuff today. You know, chilling, having fun. So last episode, we worked on getting Gendustry installed because I didn't want to do bees without Gendustry. It just makes it faster. And now I'm getting some genetic samples of the bees. I'm hanging on to a couple. I've got a few genetic components that are nice. So I've got like fertility 2, which makes it so you get like a decent amount of bees. From the lifespan shortest, I got speed fast, effect none, flowers. Those are all kind of nice things to have. And then anything that I don't care about, like temperature tolerance none, for example, and never sleeps false. Yeah, those guys are junky attributes that I don't care about. I just drop them into a furnace and we're good. So currently, I'm at the Unwary Princess stage, which will soon turn into an Industrious as soon as I breed it with a Diligent. And then the Industrious, I can breed with a Wintry Drone to get myself an Icy Queen, which is the bee that I need to produce ice shards, which are going to be used in my freezer. Now, because we have a bunch of cool bee stuff, we may or may not proceed and get some other resources through bees, because there's a couple other resources we might want to get, and Gendustry is just going to make that a little bit easier on us. Cool. So this bee is at 89%, so it looks like she's almost done. You'll notice I took the automation upgrade out of this apiary, because this is the apiary I'm just kind of using to like run once. Diligent and Unwary bees aren't all that important, so I'm going to probably wind up like not doing anything with them, which should be fine. But I will want another plains upgrade probably. That should be cool. That guy is going to go in here with the automation upgrade. This is where I'm going to put my wintry icy bee thing, right? So we've got you guys. So I'm going to keep one of these. I'll keep both of them. That's fine. And we can combine the Unwary. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. That's the wrong machine. I meant to click that machine, not that machine. I meant to click that machine. Whoops. Can I do that? Nope. Oh well. Looks like I'm going to be rebreeding those bees. Whoops. Oh well, no big deal. It's easy to get that bee back, especially thanks to Gendustry. So that's cool. So basically, we've got our Diligent. So all I have to do is combine Diligent with Cultivated, and we're good to go. So that should be fine. I'll get the Unwary back pretty well. We have the Unwary Drone, so I just need a Diligent Princess, and we should be cool. So easy enough mistake to fix, just figuring out the best path to follow. So let's take these cultivated bees, right? Let's take our automation upgrade out of here so we get the cultivated princess. Assuming that we don't get the cultivated, I assume you can get the bees species out of the genetic sampler. I just have yet to get one. I keep getting these junky attributes that I don't care about. So unless something changed with Gendustry, right? But like, can you get cultivated? So yeah, there is a species cultivated bee sample. But thus far, they've all been not useful. So that's cave dwelling, humidity tolerance, lifespan. I already had lifespan shortest, I think. Yeah, I did. Cool. Nice. All right, so let's get our cultivated queen back here. And then we'll combine cultivated with Diligent, and that'll get us our Unwary. Do I have another Diligent? I do. So that'll get me an Unwary queen. Or I could just do common and cultivated, and that'll get me Diligent, and I can combine it with an Unwary Drone, and that would get me Industrious too. So yeah, let's keep the cultivated going here. Where's my automation upgrade? You cultivated and cultivated. I want to keep cultivated going, but I will take automation out of the common line, and then we'll combine those two to get a Diligent Princess. That's the way I'll go with this. Yeah. And then we'll get Industrious, and then we'll get Icy, and then we'll be cool. So I'll be back in a minute once I've done all that. All right, right machine this time. Diligent and Unwary. Industrious. Yay. Everybody's a winner. Hooray! Pristine industrious stock. Cool. So you can go in there. I'm going to throw the automation upgrade back in there so we can keep getting industrious. And then as soon as we get an industrious drone, I can then combine him with a wintry princess. And wintry princess plus industrial drone should get me an icy, I would think. Now it says industrious princess plus wintry drone, but I hope it works the other way. If it doesn't, oh well, we'll live. I'm fine with that. I guess we'll see what happens. Typically I've always thought that you can do any mix, right? Drone plus princess, it doesn't matter which one, but we'll find out if there is some limitation there in about a minute once this guy dies off. Okie dokie, cross your fingers. Let's see. Wintry princess plus industrious equals icy queen. Hooray! That's a good thing. Nice. So now we've got the icy queen that we need in order to do everything that we need to do. So you are going to go back into the industrious one with the automation upgrade. So you're cool, right? And industrious drone. So we've got industrious running forever. We've also got cultivated running forever. And I guess we could, over here, this is where I had common, but this guy with the automation upgraded him. This is where I'm going to put the icy. Now, he probably doesn't like the temperature here, so we're probably going to need some kind of temperature thingy from Gendustry. So let's make an upgrade frame. We're probably going to need a climate control frame. And whatever one of these looks like, it's going to be happy with icy bees. Probably the winter emulation upgrade. Cool. So we're going to need 2 blocks of snow and an environmental processor. Neat. Looks like we had snow, so that's a good thing. And winter emulation upgrade. So this will trick the bee into thinking it's winter inside there. And he should be groovy now. Awesome. So we've got the ICB. I'm not putting the lifespan upgrades in there because I'm not looking for him to die quickly. I'm just looking for him to produce good stuff. Now, there's also upgrades in Gendustry that will increase your chances of producing good stuff. It's one of the upgrades. It's like, that's a flowering upgrade. What's the one I'm looking for? Production upgrade. That requires royal jelly, though. And that, I'm pretty sure, comes from imperial bees, which I haven't bred yet. So we'll just let this bee run. And then they should just, you know, like, do the thing. He should just produce an ice shard. Like 20% chance of everything, something magic. Bees. Whatever. So, yeah, you can tell I'm not like a bee expert. But, I mean, I know them well enough. Just not an expert. But we'll let that run. And then we'll come back in a few minutes. Hopefully we'll have an ice shard. And then we can get to work on the freezer, right? So we were going to put the freezer over here, right? So this is where the multi-block is going to go for the blast furnace. And then the freezer will probably, maybe, I was thinking like, depending on what the multi-block looks like, go about there. But so that we have a good idea of what the multi-block looks like, we're going to put it here just to place as an initial. So while that's cooking, any luck with an icy shard yet? Nope. Let's get everything else we need for the blast furnace or the freezer thingy. So we're going to need 2 advanced control circuits, 2 extractors, and 4 steel plates. Okay, that shouldn't be too terrible. Let's get machine casing. We'll just get a few more of those. Circuits. Let's get like, you know what, I'm going to do these first, followed by these. And then extractors need about 8 of these. Do we have any more wood? Like, are we out of... No, okay, good. We have 1. I haven't moved my tree farm over here and hooked it all up into the system yet, so it's on the to-do list. 8 tree taps should get me you. These circuits should be cruising at this point. And then we're going to want steel plates times 4. And then we just need the shards. Yay, we got a nice shard. Beautiful. Perfect timing. How's that, huh? Vacuum freezer. Nice. So that wasn't so bad. Thanks, Gendustry. You realize, guys, that would have been like probably around 12 to 15 hours worth of waiting had we not had Gendustry. without exaggeration. Maybe a little bit of exaggeration. So vacuum freezer, is that like, it's not a multi-block? Is that, am I seeing this correctly? Is it not a multi-block? Doesn't look like one, right? So that's cool. Where's my wrench? So that's kind of neat. All right, so let's get this multi-block formed, right? So these blocks, it looks like I'm gonna need 3 by 3, which is 9 times 4 is 36. And that is, which ones are these? It's the standard machine casings, it looks like. So we're gonna need 34 more standard machine casings. I really hope that's what that is. We'll find out. Doesn't look like too expensive to make standard machine cases. You're just cooking up a bit of coke dust and some basic control circuits. So we'll be back in a minute. Oh, you have to make a bunch of steel. Okay, so that'll take a few minutes. We'll be right back. All right, cooking a bunch of refined iron ingots, turning into some machine blocks, making some machine casings. We should be getting there pretty quickly. 24. Getting there pretty quickly. Looks like we've got about 8 more coming in. There we go. Now 4 more coming in. Cool. Refined iron pretty quickly cooks because of that cool little upgrade thing that we found. Nice. Now this might wind up getting moved. So I do have one block here that's kind of in my way. Should be the end of the world if we move it. So that should be a functional blast furnace. Oh, cool. Look, there's heat in there. I don't know how or why there's heat in there, but there's heat in there. What I was thinking I would do... now this room doesn't have... or it doesn't have a basement. It does have a basement. All right, cool. Well, that's good. What is on this side of the basement? So that's that, huh? You are probably the worst place possible to have this. Where exactly? Alright, that's not where we want to have anything. So you're literally sitting on top of... yeah, that's probably like the worst place in the world to have placed this multi-block structure, if I'm being totally honest. Because I was going to run my IC2 power from that room over to this one, and then there's this big wall of drawers, which I plan to move anyway. I might want to move that at some point, and because I want those to live over here. Let me move this real quick. I feel like that's probably a smart idea. And then we can get back to setting this up. Because this is that weird, we're having an issue with the drawers behaving properly thing. So I will be back in just a moment. Hey, I just found a bug, by the way. Vacuum freezer. Pick it up with a wrench. Electric alloy furnace. Whoops. That's what I had to go into cheat mode to circumvent that cheat. I looked at my inventory, I'm like, when did I get an electric alloy furnace? Like, what's that all about? And then I discovered it, my vacuum freezer was gone, so I put 2 and 2 together. Alright, like I said, moving drawers, I think, right now. Alright, that should be better. Just relocated that wall of stuff into this room. Let's power back on our system. I turned my system off because I didn't want items flowing all over the place. There you go, powering back up. Nice. And then we should have all our items here again. Nice. And now we should have no more derpiness with these items, in theory. That would be nice if you could behave yourself a little bit there, Mr. Applied Energistics Network. And while that's happening, let's pop over to here, which we should now have plenty of room to run some cabling. So what I'm going to do is just run cable from one room to the other. Alright, so basically what I'll do, expose this to a vacuum, fill this with CF spray foam, and then we're good to go with that. Now remember, this machine can only accept a medium rate of power transfer, so let's make sure that whatever we do here is on like an MV line instead of a... So most of the power over here comes straight out of the MFSU, right? So let's get another MV and HV transformer, because we need HV to go from MFCU to down, right? So HV transformer and an MV transformer, which we have on autocraft, so that should be quick and easy. Right, so this is our power line, right? And yeah, no, it's loud. Sorry. Cool. So, I should probably do this right here, actually. Back in a sec. Alright, HV, MV, power. Happy? Yay, power. Nice. Okay, cool. And then we want tungsten and steel combined. Now this takes a period of time. I assume you're going to work. Don't tell me tungsten has to go on the top, because that would be silliness. So that needs, wait, 3,000 heat? How do I get more heat in here? Tungsten plus steel. How do I get more heat into the blast furnace? Because it's at 1440 heat. How do I make this hotter? Alright, as much as it pains me to do this, I'm going to craft a new set of these. I want to say that the advanced machine casings will maybe give me a higher tier. No, that's highly advanced machine blocks. I think the advanced machine casings are probably the highest tier, right? So there's standard, reinforced, and advanced. So I'm going to guess that if standard gave me one level of heat, then advanced machine casings will give me the next level of heat. So lots of auto crafting going on right now. We will be back in a minute. When it's done, I think we're probably also cooking up some more steel. So I'm going to go over here and manually rearrange all this shenaniganry. Alright, coming along nicely. We've got, right now it's just crafting the refined iron for me. So let's get our casings out of here. We should have about 36 almost. One more set, and we're good to go. And hopefully that's what I need to do. Not 100% sure, but today we're learning this mod. Now, just to be clear, incomplete multi-block, place this. Oh, 3420 heat. All right, well, guess who guessed correctly? That would be me. So let's get like, let's get like half a stack of this stuff, and then we'll see how it goes. So, you two? Oh, goodbye heat. or power, at least. But it's running, so that's a good sign. It would be cool if you could, your input rate's 128 EU, right? So just like that other machine, right? You're struggling to maintain your power. It's weird how wonky you're being, but long story short, I think we're cool here. Nice, hot tungsten steel ingots. Beautiful. Now, would it make sense to put the vacuum freezer like right next to the thing? Because I feel like it does. Here, vacuum freezer. Sit right next to that really hot block. Good, your tier is medium. Your input rate is 64 EU, so that means you should have no problem doing stuff. We also get dark ashes, not 100% sure what that's about, but this vacuum freezer should thereby now cool off the hot tungsten steel, and that will get us tungsten steel. Cool. Now, is there anything hot tungsten steel can do besides get frozen? No. So what I'm going to say is let's get some auto-crafting intelligence going on here. What we can do is put an interface here. And we're going to set up a recipe. Let's get some cables. Let's get some item conduits. And basically what we're going to say is if we get 1 steel and 1 tungsten steel, you will make for me 1 tungsten steel. Okay, and the way that's going to work is we'll say, put those items in here, and then you're going to extract on green, always active, and I should probably filter this on, I should probably get a filter, or 2, because we need to deal with these ashes as well, right? So you're going to be extracting on green. You're going to insert on green, but then I'll also have you extract on green because I want you inserting on green as well. So let's do you. So you are going to be insert on green, you're going to filter on hot tungsten steel on the insert, right? So that's the only thing that's going to be allowed to go in here, right? And then you're going to extract on green, always active. And you are going to be insert on green with a filter of you and tungsten steel. So what should happen is the tungsten steel should get pulled out of here on the green channel and dumped into here, and this guy will accept both the ashes and the tungsten steel. Does that sound cool? I think that sounds cool. Just want to make sure everything flows properly. So what we should see right now, we've got 3 hot tungsten steel. It's going to be 2 in a second. Cool, the tungsten steel just came out, the 3 went in there, cool, and the dark ashes, I assume, are going in here. Now it's going in here because I didn't hook this up to a cable yet, so that makes perfect sense, and I'm a bit of a derp. Cool, so that's easy peasy. So now we just have to run a little bit of dire wire, and we'll be good to go. Nice. So that's going to be connected up. You are going to get your ashes taken care of. Which, by the way, what are dark ashes used for? Small piles of dark ashes? Or we can industrial centrifuge them into ashes, which can be then made to make stuff that I probably don't need yet, but maybe eventually. I don't know. It'll get me carbon cells, so that's cool. I don't know. Long story short, let's go make a pattern for this guy. Hey, why are you off? Oh, right, I remember. I was doing stuff and broke things. Get these guys back up. When I decided to disconnect my controller for things, I had to disconnect it from the main base because it was drawing power across the dimension. Doop-de-doop. So, steel plus tungsten yields tungsten steel. That's all there is to it, right? So now I should be able to auto-craft this thing, no problem. Cool. I like it. So we'll take these out, right? And let's say that we want some tungsten steel ingot. Let's say we want 12, right? Start that, and you can see 12 of each one in there. And then that'll just process, and we're good to go. Cool. Now what did I need tungsten steel for? I don't know. A thing or something? Oh, I remember. I needed it for the angel ring. So tungsten steel is going to be used for a handful of different end game recipes, apparently. So it's used to make the elite factories. So if we want to upgrade any of our factories from advanced to elite, we can do that now because we have access to tungsten steel. And I think that like bumps us up to like 7. L shift and apostrophe. Yeah, that's cool. And what's this? Elite tier installer. Nice, that's what I want. I totally want one of those. I want to try that. Let's try making one of those. Elite tier installer. So we need 4 reinforced alloys and 2 elite control circuits. That shouldn't be too bad to craft. Sweet. Elite tier installer. Nice. So am I right in assuming that I can go like right click the machine over here now and it'll upgrade to elite tier? Because that would be cool. The crushing factory. Let's bump up the advanced smelting factory. Whoa, look at that. Super cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 processes at a time instead of 5. That's neat. And the upgrade stayed? Yeah, they did. Beautiful. That's cool. Nice. All right, so FYI, that's a thing. Awesome. Tungsten steel can also be used for a handful of other things, I'm sure. It's going to be required for this enchanted ingot, which we do need to make the angel ring. Cool. That's the only thing that enchanted ingot goes for, so I guess I don't need to autocraft that thing. Nice. So we should actually be at a point where we can make the angel ring, which triggers age 14, by the way. Okay. I think that's something I'm going to work towards right now. So a Cursed Lasso. Can I get you out of this? Oh, cool. I have 2 of you anyway. All right, cool. So let's get a Cursed Lasso. So I need a Ghast and a Bat. We need a Flight modifier from Environmental Tech. We need a Dark Solarium Plate. Let's kick off the processing of Dark Solarium Plate. So we need 2 Dark Solarium Ingots and an Ender Crystal. Ender Crystal. Dark Solarium Ingots is a Pulsating Crystal, a Solarium, and a Dark Steel. Okay, so I know we're going to need a handful of Dark Steel, so let's just like get that crafting, right? And hopefully that'll evenly distribute. Why you know evenly distribute? Why? Why? What did I ever do to you? You were supposed to evenly distribute, but you didn't. Okay, so, and then we're gonna need Pulsating Crystals times 2. I would like to get myself an Angel Ring today. That would be super cool. We need a Vibrant Capacitor Bank. Oh, we're gonna need more Dark Solarium Crystals than that. Yeah, we are. Oh boy, that's a lot of crafting. All right, I'm gonna do one of those off-camera crafting guys. We'll be right back. We're gonna need like 10 capacitors. All right, so I need 2 Soul Vials of a Bat, and I need 1 Lasso with a Bat, and then I need a Cursed Lasso with a Ghast. So, to accommodate that, I'm gonna go fly around in some cave systems and hopefully find a bat. So, I bet my old mining world has some bats in it. That would probably be a good place to look, right? I would think so. Back in a minute when I find one. I saw one. There's one. Come here, bat. I'm like clicking too fast for this thing. I'm like capturing it and then releasing it. Gotcha. Nice. So 1 bat down, 2 to go. Back in a minute. Hey, there's one. Gotcha. 1 more. 1 more bat, and then I'll be happy. 1 more bat is all I need. It's crazy. I can hear one, but I don't see him. Where are you, bat? I hear the squeak, but I don't know where he is. It's killing me. Look, skeleton, you're adorable, but I'm looking for a bat, not a skeleton. Found one. Come here, you. They're hard to catch. Gotcha. Nice. All right, cool. Let's actually pop back up to Old Base again. I want to set up a new destination on this teleporter in the Nether. And I'm going to capture my Ghast in the Lasso, and then we should be pretty close to being able to make this Angel Ring, which will be awesome. But let's also do, we're going to add a new, we're going to call it Nether, commit, lock, good to go. Nice. Cool, cool, cool. And then I usually went out this direction, I think. Nope, maybe this direction. I always get lost when I come in here. For whatever reason, I have like a brain derp around how to get around in this Nether. There we go. This is the path I'm looking for. This path leads me to like a big open area where I will hopefully find some ghasts. Oh, ghasts, where are you? This is the shenanigans, that is. There's one. Cool. That's nice. Go ahead. Gas has too much. Oh, right, I have to reduce it to a few hearts. Hey! Ghast, please. Did I just return to sender him? Probably. I forgot that you need to capture him with 2 hearts now. Let's see. Another Ghast, please? This is what happens with the Nether. When you come here and you have no armor, and it's like your first time, and you're like, I just need a little bit of glowstone to survive. Ghasts everywhere. Fireballs flying past your head. I mean, just constant rain of terror. And then, suddenly you're like, I have draconic armor, and I just need to find one ghast. Nowhere to be found. Can't find a single one. They are nowhere when you need them. It's the worst. Come on, ghast. Come on, ghast. Oh, ghasts. Back in a minute when I find one, because this is tedious. Not even kidding, it's been like 5 minutes and I still haven't found another ghast. What is up? Come on, ghasts, where are you? Hey, look, there's one. Finally. Alright, come here, you. Luckily, one probe tells me. Gotcha, ghast. Nice. Alright. Back to the space station. Whew, that was a little bit of shenanigans. Now, I believe that I have to put this flight control unit in a soul binder. Where's my soul binder? Soul binder, soul binder, soul binder. There you are. Okay. So you guys and the soul of a bat, you're getting your 8 experience that you need. Beautiful. Nice. Okay, cool. Back to crafting all the things. So we got some good stuff. I need dark solarium thrusters. So one. Need 2 more capacitors. We might need like a handful more of these. Let's just get like 5. Why not? So now you kind of evenly distributed. Kind of? See, look, like it evenly distributed across 4 of them. Like, why? Why only 4? Why you work that way? It's all good. It'll come through. And then what else do we need here? So we actually, I think, are pretty darn close to having the jetpack at least. Yeah, we are. What's up, dudes? We've got a Dark Solarium jetpack. Boom. 60 million RF. That's what's up. That is cool. Oh, and it doesn't even make the jetpacky sound. Well, that's kind of neat. Like that is awesome. Now, if we want to upgrade you to an angel ring, that requires a little bit more effort. That's where we're going to need our cursed lassos and our lasso. We need the flight modifier. So draconic ender stars is easy, right? So ender star. Pretty sure that's easy, unless he changed the recipe. He did change the recipe, so it's not as easy as it has been in the past. Oh, I need dragon's breath. We're gonna have to go kill a dragon. Unless I got some dragon's breath. Did I get some dragon's breath? I guess I didn't. When I fought the dragon. To be fair, I fought him like a long time ago. Before I had like much good stuff. But it's all good. Wow, that is a nice jetpack. Well, I've got a dark solarium jetpack, so that's at least good. So we'll be back in a minute here. Oh wow, did we kill our flux capacitor? We did. Look at you, draining my entire flux capacitor of 64 million RF. Not that that's gonna put a dent in anything, because we've got 4.4 billion right now. That is beautiful. 4.4 billion RF. Just chilling. Alright, so let's put these guys away, because I don't want to lose them. They were a hassle to get. We'll probably want Dragon's Breath. Let's come back in a minute here. Alright, it's wrapping up point for the episode, so let's do this. Next episode we'll come back. We will summon a new dragon. We will maybe check out that dragon egg thing, the Enderman head from Draconic, whatever. Maybe we'll figure out how this works next episode. The Ender Energy Manipulator, for which we'll need 10... Wyvern tier fusion craftings going. So you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to make 2 more fusion crafters. So we've got 1. So we're just going to need another fusion coil, which shouldn't be too bad to make 1 of these. It's a lot of crafting steps, but it's all automated, so we're cool. So that we can have the 10 that we're going to need. We're also going to need mica and empowered Inyori blocks, so I'll get all that ready to roll. Missing bone meal. Cool. Not for long, you're not. I could teach you how to, like, auto-craft that, but why? Would I do that? I'm not gonna. That's the spoiler. Not gonna teach it. Come on. Catch up with me, guys. There you go. Inori. Sweet. And then we'll also need some wither diamonds. I believe we had 2 of them was a requirement. So yeah, we'll get another basic fusion crafting guy, and a draconic core we'll need. Cool. Not a big deal. All this stuff is going to be good. So we'll come back next episode, kill a dragon, or several, maybe, and then do some other cool stuff. For now, Direwolf20 signing off. Hope you're enjoying the series, and especially this episode. And as always, take it easy.